Hello. I'm going to do a little Q&A for the day in the midday here in the beach. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome everyone from San Diego. It's Q&A for the day on a Sunday. Hopefully everyone had a great day, an inspirational day so far. Enjoying a little football maybe, family time, getting ready for Thanksgiving. Welcome everyone. Hey Tony, how are you? Great to see you, Sean. Marlena. Glad to see you made it home safely. Good to see you, Marlena. Hi. Evan, happy Sunday. Hopefully we can hook up and do a live together, my brother. You're doing incredible things. Evan Carmichael, Evan, catch him on YouTube or Instagram. The guy is a genius. Great advice and just of service to so many people. I really appreciate that. Danica fans. I was with Danica last week. Good to see you. Let's see some questions, everybody. So nice everyone's joining in. Let's see what questions we can have for a Sunday. Get our holiday week started out right. Really be cool to meet Danica Patrick soon. I enjoyed your interview with Danica. Gosh, she is incredible. Anybody is not following Danica Patrick and what she's doing after a racing career, it's even better. Can meditation change the way I look like, my height, smoothen my skin, etc.? Yeah, of course. Your cells really regenerate about every 3 years. So anything that you do can actually create complete transformation, even a physical transformation for you. So meditation absolutely is a key to looking good, feeling good. You can even grow some hair back. How do you like that? How do you deal with fear of public speaking? The way that I deal with fear of anything is to practice and to get confident in it. I always tell people, if I asked you to come on stage in front of, 20,000 people and clap, could you do that? And most people wouldn't be afraid to go on stage and clap. And that's because they actually are well practiced in clapping, and there's nothing to be afraid of. So public speaking is a matter of how comfortable you are and what you're talking about. I love to tell stories combined with lessons, and those stories give what I hope is inspirational advice. What's the most important advice that you can give to your 35-year-old self? I always say the most important advice I can give is about radical humility and asking for help. I think the biggest problem we have as we get older is we are too ego-driven and in our own way to ask for help. We think that it's too late to change, too late to improve, too late to start something new. And, it's the silliest thing ever. I know so many people that, start when they're 25 and are millionaires at 35. How easy it is to start at 55 and be a millionaire at 65 or 65 to 75. So radical humility, keep it, love it, learn it. Ask how you can be of service, but more importantly, ask for help. Ask anyone. Do you know anybody that can help me? Recommend any books? Absolutely. Power of Intention by Wayne Dyer. Course in Miracles is another great book. Think and Grow Rich, my favorite book by Napoleon Hill. Checklist, Manifesto, Surrender Experiment, all great books. Love those books. David, will you help me build my old school, which is over 40 years old, when I'm a multimillionaire? I would love it. Love to help you, and anything you need to help you get to be a multimillionaire, happy to help us as well. How do you deal with negative people in your life? Number one, show me your friends and I'll show you your future. Just because someone's in your life doesn't mean that you have to engage in the negative behavior, negative energy, the judgments, the conditions. So allow it to slip through your hands like a handful of sand. Spend more time with those people that feed you than bleed you. So what you want to do, if it feeds you, feed it. If it bleeds you, stay as far away as you can or ignore it. I'm a teacher. What advice can you give me to help my career and give to my students? Always be the best teacher that you can be the best doctor, lawyer, salesperson, whatever it is. The best thing that you can do is, in order to give to others, is take care of yourself and give it away. So be an appreciator, be grateful for everything that you have, and then add value to it and give it to your students. And continue to do that in a productive and accessible way. The more value you give, the better. What drives you and what's your why? empowering others to empower others to be happy. That's my why. And the more that I can do, the more I can give. It drives me to be an appreciator, to be grateful for what I have, and to add value and give it away. But if I can empower other people to empower other people, I can make significant changes in not only my life, their life, but millions of people's life. How do I deal with anxiety? Laura, great question. I go back to center. Going back to center means that anytime I feel time creating anxiety for me, the linear time frame or the multi-dimensional time frame I live in, or any ego-driven fear of loss, inferiority, superiority, separation, offensiveness, guilt, anxiety, any of those different things that happen, ego-driven fear, the first step is I go back to center. I find my center, my place of joy, peace, and then I deal with the illusion of why I'm feeling that way and shift my energy. How are you doing, Dean? Can reality ever be as good as what you dream? Marlena, great question. Can reality be as good as what you dream? Absolutely. You know, when you think about what you want, your what, and then you think of the inspiration, the why, and if you create the strategy, discipline, and awareness to make that why your how and manifest it, a probability into your perspective, a possibility to probability to perspective, your dreams all can be as good. I will tell you sometimes I feel as if my reality is better than what I dreamed of. And I continually dream and dream by taking the correct judgment of the past and projecting it into my future, taking a judgment or a dream of the analysis of all the things that have happened to me, making them better by appreciating them, being grateful and adding value to them, and projecting it in the future. And yes, your dreams can be and will be true. How often do you find that something you are doing doesn't work and reassess your teaching or practice? All the time. I'm an evolutionary creature, not a revolutionary creature. So everything's evolving with me, and I'm looking for two things. What did I do to attract this into my life, and what am I supposed to learn from it? What did I do to attract it into my life, and what am I supposed to learn? That allows me to evolve, and that allows me to consistently reassess what I'm doing. How do you define luck? Do you believe in luck? I define luck as the manifestation of what I dream of. I believe that luck is made, that the more we proclaim things, proactively allow them, proclaim things to exist, that the luckier we are, and the more grateful we are, the luckier we are. So I'm a consistent appreciator where I'm grateful for everything that comes to me, analyzing what I did to attract it to myself and what am I supposed to learn, adding value and giving it away. So it's a phenomenal way to be. Hey, Sean, look forward to hooking you up. And I absolutely know a ton of Amazon sellers. I can help you and introduce you as well. Let me see here. How often do you find... Oh, there's my wife. How often do you find that something... No. More questions. We'll take one more here. Let me see. Anybody? One last question. Just going to slow it down here. Everybody. There we go. How can SB increases his efficiencies and productivity? So utilizing two methodologies, we can increase our efficiency and accessibility, productivity and accessibility. One is be a student of your calendar. I study my calendar. Not only do I study what I'm doing to be productive and accessible in person, on the phone, via email and media, that's social, TV, radio, print, advert, whatever it is, but I am consistently studying what I'm doing to be productive and accessible. Not only what I'm doing, but the blank space, the white space in my calendar. I study more than what I'm actually doing to see how productive and accessible I can be with what's not in my calendar. And also the second thing is do it now. First question you should ask is do it now. And when you do something now, if you can do it now, do it now. It saves at least twice as much time and allows you to be way more successful, efficient, statistically successful in it. And if you can't, have a place to store all the things you should have done now and then prioritize those and do them. How can we join your mentorship group? I do free assessments for mentorship to see how and if I can help or who can help you or what we can do. All I ask is you make a donation to my charity. which I'm the chairman of, the Unstoppable Foundation. So go ahead and email me or DM me. I'll get you the information of how I can give you some one-on-one coaching and a free assessment to see how I can be of service. That's really great. Just when I was going to quit, all the questions started coming in again. So we'll get the last one. How can I get your book? Joey, all you got to do is DM me. I'm happy to send you my book. They are available on Amazon, but I prefer free is me. So feel free to DM me. I'll get you a form to fill out so we can mail you the book. I don't charge for shipping. Just give me what you need. And catching the daily routine. I wake up at 4. I pray that I put 10 people in front of me that I can help. And even moreover, I then meditate for 20 minutes. And then depending if I'm at home or on the road, it's a variance of what I do. But usually from 6:30 to 7:30, I got an hour of family time in the morning. I do coaching calls from 7:30 to 8. And then I start my day by 8 o'clock in the office or on the road. It just varies. But I'm up at 4 a.m. every day. And I try to make it to 11 p.m. Pacific time. If I'm on the East Coast, it's 7 a.m. to 2 in the morning. I try to make it to. How can I become a business mentor? I coach business mentors. So if it's something that you want, go ahead and reach out. I'm happy to coach you on how to be a mentor, a speaker, an author, all those different things I can help you with, or find someone to help you if I'm not the right person. Somebody wants an S1M polo. Gay, go ahead, DM me. I'll send you one of those with a book as well. You like that? Bam. Scott Carter created that logo. Sean asked the question. Don't ask the question of the question. Go ahead. Getting close to the end. I just discovered your style. I hope you like my style. I would love to be trained by you. Go ahead, reach out, Drew. Love everybody. Marlene, if you're still on there, I'd love to mentor you. That's my daughter. Is there a scene from a movie where you've learned a business lesson? Oh, gosh. You're going to test me, but yeah, I'm sure there's a ton of... You know what? Is one of the best movies, Jay, out there for business lessons right now is The Greatest Showman. And with Zac Efron and Hugh Jackman. But that movie has a ton of business lessons in there about, you know, what it takes to be a successful entrepreneur, believing in yourself, being of service, not being ego-driven, time. All the different lessons are in that movie. Highly suggest it. My wife laughs at me because I watch that movie so often, and I even have the soundtrack, whatever that means. What affirmations are you currently using to stay in growth mindset? I use the enjoyment of the consistent, persistent pursuit of my potential. That is the definition of happiness. Going back to center, cancel, clear, connect. I am is another one. And the last one would be I get to do. I never got to do anything. So that mantra of, gosh, I get to do this. I'm so lucky. Looking for the blessings, the appreciations in life, to add value and to be grateful. Good book for day traders for sure is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. It'll give you a lot of great insight on when to buy and sell and what energy and attitude to have. Thank you, everyone. It's time to watch a little bit of fourth quarter football and then the San Diego Chargers. Enjoy it. I'll be out at the beach watching it. We're going to have some good meetups over the next few weeks. Love to see everyone. Keep it up. Keep the questions coming. Keep DMing me. Keep inspiring me and others to inspire yourself. Elevate others to elevate yourself. And most importantly, be kind to your future self. Do good deeds. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And if I don't talk to you, have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Be grateful for all. Appreciate it. Say thank you and add value to it, and then give it away so you know what you have. Thank you, everyone. Take care.